What's going on YouTube? This is your boy I Make It Tasty, bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary here on this fine day, and we're about to get it started. On today's video, this is a hardpoint on raid. It was a league play game. I was playing with my buddy DHG Recon and the Mighty Dope, Christian and Cody. You guys know them by now. I went 51-21, I think was the final score that I went, and so that's why I decided to throw it up for you guys. I was playing Anchor with my M8A1, so that's, you know, I went 51-21, so I decided to throw it up for you guys. Today's video, I'm going to talk about, I got some questions in my personal messages on YouTube, and a couple people DM'd me on Twitter asking what my schedule was going to be for making videos, and, you know, just pretty much what my schedule overall was. And the reason I wanted to put this up and talk about this is because I wanted to tell you guys, if you guys have any questions, like anything at all, send them to me in a private message, either on YouTube or DM me on Twitter. I'll have my Twitter link in the description below. Because I kind of want to make a series, like a, you know, an Ask Tasty series or something like that. Just, you know, questions that people ask me. It can be about anything, and I can do my best to answer them. You know, it can be about competitive Call of Duty. It can be about any games, you know, that I may or may not play, or mainly that I do play on Xbox. I'd rather not try to answer questions about games I don't play, because then that means I don't know anything about them. But questions about, you know, like I said, competitive COD, any games that I play, you know, my schedule as far as what I'm going to be doing, making videos and all that stuff. Just anything, you know, questions about my setup, all this and that. And speaking of setup, I have to get a updated setup video to you guys sometime soon, and I don't know when that will be, but I will try my best to get that to you as soon as I can. I'm not getting a new monitor right now. I'm just using my old, my TV that I used to just watch TV on. It's a 24-inch, just 24-inch TV. I'm using that for my computer, and then I've still got my old monitor for playing Xbox on. I swapped them over, so I will make a setup video sometime soon to show you guys that. Another thing I want to cover real quick before I get into my schedule is I've been getting a lot of questions about, well, this can be one of the questions of my video. I've been getting a lot of questions about why they're like, everybody's asking me in my videos, why does everything have a yellow or a greenish tint to it? The answer to that question, see, at first to me it didn't look that green or that yellow. Well, Cody, Cody, he told me that when he was watching my videos, they had like a yellowish tint to it. And then somebody else added me on Twitter and said, yo, they also commented on my video yesterday and asked why everything had a greenish tint to it. And I was like, it doesn't seem that green or yellow to me, but everybody keeps saying it. I can look at it though and tell you. And I started looking, and I started noticing how, like, especially on Dominate, when I play Domination, because that's mainly what my commentaries are for, is that the flags and stuff, they were kind of, you know, whenever the enemy had them, instead of being completely red, they were kind of like a greenish red, I guess you could say. The answer to that question is, long story short, since I have a Hauppauge HD PVR, and as most of you know, it only records in component cables. Well, I play on an HDMI monitor, and as you know, monitors either are VGA, DVI, or HDMI. So there's no component cables you can run into it. So the only way that I can play and record at the same time is if I use what's called an HDMI to component converter. And I also have to use a splitter, so that way HDMI cord comes out of the back of my Xbox, goes into the splitter, and then splits it out into two other ones. One goes to my monitor, and one goes to the converter. And then that one of the HDMI goes into the converter. That converts it to a component, and the components run from the converter to my HD PVR. A lot of stuff to try to take in at once. I can make a video if you guys want to see it, in case there's if there's other people out there who want to start recording and they play an HDMI and all they have is a Hauppauge HD PVR because it's kind of cheap to get. And if there's people out there that want to see that, I can make a video of how I have everything set up. That's why the color is like it is, because I started looking up, and when people said you use that converter, it can mess up the color a little bit and makes the colors more blunt and more, it makes them dry is basically what it does. It doesn't make them the full color they are, and it gives it a yellow or a greenish tint to it. And that is also why my image is off center to the left, as you can see, because part of the mini map up top, you can't see part of it, and then the time down at the bottom on the little scoreboard, you can't see part of it. And that's why on the right side there's the little black space, and I was wondering how I could fix that, but there's no way around fixing it. That's caused also because of the converter. So until I can save up and get an Elgato, I'm sorry, but there's going to be that yellowish greenish tint to my videos. I mean, it's not bad and it's not that noticeable. It's not as bad as it could be. It's still very watchable, at least to me it is. And the image being off center, I can't do nothing about that until I get, like I said, an Elgato, because there's nothing I can do about it. But now to the main question that I got was my schedule for uploading videos, and pretty much what my schedule is for each day. So my schedule, what I'm doing right now, at least for today and next week, because I start back school the 19th of August, which is not this coming Monday, but Monday after. So once school starts, I'm gonna have to change up my schedule a little bit. But my schedule right now, what I'm doing is I normally try to be up between 9 and 10 in the morning. It just kind of all depends. Some nights I won't go to bed till 3, 4. It just depends how late we stay up and grind. I try to get at least 6 hours of sleep. So, and sorry, I'm yawning because I'm talking about sleep and I'm kind of sleepy. Oh, sorry, because I didn't go to bed till like 2 something last night, and I had to wake up kind of early today because I had to go to the doctor and get a shot for school. So that sucked. But back to my schedule, I normally try to get up around 9 or 10, Some days I'll eat. I'm not a real big breakfast person. Some days I'll eat some breakfast, some days I won't. I try to get up between that time period, and around 10, I usually get on, in between, 10 and 11, I go in and play. I'll get on Black Ops, I'll start playing. I'll try to get a video, and once I get a video, like I said, I try to do that between 10 and 11. Around 11, I'll start, I'll make my commentary or whatever for it, if it's just a gameplay commentary. But, if I do a live gameplay one, then I ain't got to worry about doing a commentary because it's already in the video. I'm starting to try to get consistent with my upload time, like the time that I upload each day. And so I'm starting to try to upload around 11 or 12 each day, because my internet's not the greatest in the world, and these videos, since I've gotten my new computer, I have noticed that it does upload a little bit faster. It normally takes me about an hour and a half to upload most of my videos, like the ones that are 10 to 12 or 13 minutes long. It's usually about an hour and a half. So I try to start uploading around 11 or 12, so that way it will be uploaded, mid-afternoon, around 2 or 3. This video is going to be kind of late coming up today. Like I said, I had to go to the doctor this morning to get that shot for school, so I'm starting a little late today. But while my video's uploading that hour and a half, I try to stay off my Xbox and off the internet as much as I can, so that way it'll upload as fast as it can, because I get on my Xbox, it'll slow the upload down because I'm using the internet. During that time, I'll go hang out with some friends or something. If they're not at work or doing something, I'll go do that while I'm waiting for my video to upload. I'll come back home when it's done uploading, and I'll get on and I'll start playing some Black Ops. If like Cody's not on or something, I'll go play some GTA 4 with a couple of my friends, and after that I'll wait for him to get off work. He normally gets off work around 11 at night if he works 3 to 11. When he gets off work, I'll get back on Black Ops and we'll start on our grind. We'll start grinding. I usually try to grind. I usually try to get a good COD session in probably around 4, from 4 to I'd say from 4 to about 7 I'll play, and then I'll get off, go eat some supper, and then get back on around 8 or 9, and then play from about 8 or 9 till normally 1 or 2 in the morning. So that's pretty much my schedule. If you want to know anything else, just send me a message on something and ask me. This video is coming to an end, and so that's why I'm trying to rush, and that's why I was trying to rush and tell you guys my schedule. But if you want to know anything else about my schedule, just send me a message. As you can see, we destroyed these kids. I went 51 and 21. But if you liked the video, remember to leave it a like, comment on the video, and let me know what you thought about it. Criticism helps me either way it is. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, it'll be in the description below. And until next time, guys, it's been your boy, I Make It Tasty. We'll see ya.